Last night was the opening night in the NZIHL 2026. We're back here for Game 2 for this round 1. It's the SkyCity Stampede visiting the Dunedin Thunder. Last night it was the visiting team, the champions of last year, coming away with a big 7-4 victory. My name's Matt Whiff and I'm here with Leonie Goodman, and welcome to our broadcast. As I mentioned, a big win for the SkyCity Stampede last night, but it wasn't an easy win for them. They fought all the way to the end, and it was only that last 5 minutes that they took away the game from the Dunedin Thunder.
3 goals in 3 minutes. Definitely came back hard. They wanted it way more than Thunder, I think. So Thunder need to come back harder this game if they want to, take out the second half of the series. Yeah,
play that full 60 minutes. I was talking to the coach before the game, and he was saying it's little things in this league that can make a big difference. And 60 minutes of ice hockey, not 55, can go a long way to generating a victory. Yeah. Last night, the Dunedin Thunder unveiled that they changed their name back from Phoenix Thunder to Dunedin Thunder, so that's a great transition. They have that name as a source of pride, representing the region, the city that they're from, and I'm sure that the town loves the idea of it being the Dunedin Thunder once again. Another big news from last night was a reveal of the new import, NZIHL, who had a great game, scoring in the first 2 minutes and 20 seconds.
Very impressive.
Yeah, going on to get 2 goals, so that's a big signing for the Dunedin Thunder to get a player like that. Talking about imports, the Stampede had Max Roth, who also had a great game, Leonie.
Yep, sitting on 4 points now, so top point scorer after 1 game. Pretty impressive. Exciting to see what he does tonight. Yeah,
player to watch, that's for sure. Just on the note of that early goal, the first goal for NZIHL, the opening goal of the season, 2 minutes 20.
2 minutes 20.
Western Auckland Admirals wanted to beat that tonight, and I think they scored within 40 seconds tonight. I think it was Alex Regan scored in 40 seconds, so I didn't want to be outdone there. We're going to head to the ice as players get themselves ready for the puck drop in the second game of the season.
Just a special mention to Matt himself, who's just done 10 years of commentary for the Dunedin Thunder. Pretty impressive. Now a staple man in the Dunedin Thunder team. So congratulations, Matt.
Thank you, Leonie. Thank you very much. I've been told that a number of people will put on old replays of Dunedin Thunder games. There's a bit of an ASMR to get themselves to sleep. You listen to the,
I'll listen to you when I go to sleep, Matt.
A little bit of nighttime dreaming, listening to me rattle off goal highlights for the Thunder.
Refs having to pick up all the scattered pucks right before the game. Let's maybe tidy that up again, boys.
Yeah, we don't want another incident like last night when the Zamboni caught a loose puck. Ended up delaying the third period by about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
The goal scorers last night for the Dunedin Thunder, we had Loisel, of course, got 2. Bigstead and Stegman got 1 as well. So all the imports getting involved for the Dunedin Thunder. SkyCity Stampede with 7 goals. Jackson Flight, former Thunder player, getting 2 of his own and 1 assist. So he had a great game. He had an empty net goal to top off and push that game out beyond the Thunder reach. Like you said, Max Roth, the import, had 4 points, 1 goal and 3 assists. Lockie Freer, a goal and 2 assists. So they really passed the points around. They got a few people involved. And then, of course, Jack Roby with the game-winning goal. Devlin and Logan Campbell getting a goal each.
I think it's safe to say Jackson Flight settling back into Queenstown very nicely, and maybe a jarred knife to the heart of the Dunedin Thunder family, but hey, what can you do?
So it looks like we've got Toby Shook opening up the goaltending for the Dunedin Thunder, and I'm pretty sure that is Ashton Brooks in net for the Stampede. Stegman, so that big step with a shot, trying to put that on net, but it went wide. Thunder with early possession. Shot on, and it's loose, but Brooks covers up. And I see already the Stampede have 2 players in and around that goaltender just to protect that area in front of him, which they did really well last night. Remember, folks, you can head onto the NZIHL.com page to find out to find out that stats page and look for all the names of people scoring and taking penalties. It's NZIHL.com.
Looks like both teams have swapped goaltenders after last night's game. So Toby Shook in net and Ashton Brooks. So replacing Joel Gerard and James Moore. Joel Gerard had an insane game yesterday, don't you think, Matt?
Oh, he did. He kept his team in it, saving 36 of 40 shots. Absolutely stellar performance. A young goaltender, only 20 years of age, Joel Gerard.
A lot of years ahead of him.
And pretty good to get the nod in the first game ahead of Ashton Brooks, who's been a solid performer for the Stampede over the years.
Probably his inspiration too.
Chance for Stegman to have a shot, but that's blocked by the defender, Mitch Frere in front. Still with it, Stegman. Loisel at the point. Fires it through and blocked in front. Follows up with a big shoulder into Connor Harrison. Stegman. That was Eden going towards the net and he just put it wide. And that puck goes past Stegman, who's going to get a change. Morgan Blair, who's back from the USA, he's on the ice. He's only landed today, I think, from Texas. So to jump on the ice tonight is a big ask. Jackson Fly just puts that past the post. Great opportunity to shoot that one.
Yeah, Morgan Blair made his debut for the Ice Blacks this year in Bulgaria, where they won the silver medal. He also picked up two assists, so pretty impressive performance.
He's been a up-and-coming player for a couple of years and just really starting to hit his stride now. Nicknamed the Spider. He's got those long legs and those limbs. He can generate a lot of speed when he gets going.
It looks like both teams are starting quite hard and fast this game. Looking to put the first one in the back of the net.
Big guy up the middle. Doesn't find Luke Teone. He's trying to force a turnover. Stick check in there. Stampede sent it down in behind the net. Wilson, captain for the Dunedin Thunder, left it behind for Loisel, and Thunder get it clear. Hampston across ice. Pass up to Campbell, goes past and it'll go all the way down. Icing is not waved off. It's going to come all the way back down into the Stampede zone. Let's head to that stats page and see if we can find ourselves the officials for tonight. It might even be the same people as last night.
Yeah, I think it is, Matt.
You usually don't bring too many officials to their live games. No, there's only a handful that can go around.
Need to get some more refs coming through, eh?
We
I
do.
heard you're going to be having your stint at reffing this year potentially.
Yeah, I got the shoulder tap from Barrett Wilson for a potential look at getting into it.
What an honour.
I haven't heard anything since. I think he just wants me to be able to recognise, when the penalty's on the ice and not to complain when something doesn't go the Thunder's way. Actually learn the rules.
Oh, I think you've watched enough hockey to know the rules, don't you?
I know that's offside. Yep.
Look at you go.
There are definitely a few things that I am aware of. I don't know if you have tuned in from the game that's happening live up in Auckland, but it's the not in favour of the West Auckland Admirals. It is in favour of the West Auckland Admirals. They're leading 6-2 against the Red Devils up there.
Yeah, I believe it's the Dale Harrop Cup happening right now.
That is
That's what
correct.
they've called it.
Yes, it is. I saw that. It's a great initiative, and they're donating 17% of their gate takings to the Darryl Harrop Foundation, which is a great move and a very, very respectable thing to do for the organisation up there.
Yeah, the Dale Harrop Foundation is very good for the young players coming through in Canterbury, where they donate a lot to the youth players, which is really awesome.
Puck just came out of the zone for the Thunder, so they had to regroup, and Loisel sends it in. Joe Wall will go on the forecheck. Stampede though, do a good breakout, move it up through the neutral zone here with Connor Harrison. He's up through the middle, gets around the defender, takes a shot, he's hit the post, and a follow-up shot doesn't go in either, but a great opportunity there for the SkyCity Stampede through the captain, Connor Harrison. Turnover, Harrison just dumped it in. Loisel.
I think we've got an ex-Canterbury line with Eden and Ollie Rout.
Loisel dancing, Lost it though. And Regan Wilson will have to go back to pick up the loose puck. It's got Joe All up the left-hand side. Joe All steps in, but he hasn't got a lot of help. Delays. Gets it to the corner. Taylor.
Big hit on Katsu just there.
Yeah, he tried to come in and force the puck free. He took a shoulder. There's a long shot bouncing through the blue paint. He guided to the boards. Tried to chop it down low. Stampede work it out. It's going to go all the way down. And we'll get another icing call. Yes, you're right there. The referee group, the officials are the same. Ashley Davidson and Ryan Cairns, your referees. Barrett Wilson and Ted Howard, the linesmen. Shout out to Jackie Christos and Joni Simpson in the scorebox tonight. Unsung heroes of the league, the scorebox attendees, making sure that the timing is correct and the scores are on point.
Also got Simon on the camera tonight, Jackie's son.
It's a Christos affair. He hasn't even got his headphones on, so we can't start roasting him.
Yeah, talk all the smack you want right now.
Another ice in against the Stampede. The puck will come down to their end of the ice.
Interesting change up here. We've got Ordis on with Beckstead, whereas Beckstead was on with Orr last night. But Ian and Cole feed off each other really well, so I'm not surprised they've changed that up.
Wraparound chance from Beckstead. Doesn't go in, but he had a quick chance off that face-off. Pushed it through the middle. Got a quick shot away, I think. Followed up with the rebound and tried to just wrap it around the post.
Yeah, he's quick, Cole. Give him any space, he'll take it.
If you weren't watching last night, of course, Dunedin Thunder revealed their captains and alternates for the season. Regan Wilson got named as captain of the team for 2026, and his alternates are Joe Orr and Ian Ordis. There's a shot on goal, and they've scored. Kind of a nothing shot from the side, and Toby Shook didn't even seem to react there. He thinks he's pointing to the side of the net, thinking it's gone in the side there.
Good thing we've got these replays now, eh, Matt?
Let's have a look at this. Just from the side.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I think it did actually.
Let's have a look at this.
Let's see it come up here. Yeah, I think it did.
That is in from the side. Surely, it looked from the replay, the referees don't have that, unfortunately, but it certainly looked like it. I don't see how that could have got.
Yeah, it looked like Toby had that down packed, so, and he knew.
Yeah. Whether or not they can overturn that, I don't know. That would take, they don't have any replays to go on. They've got the person, the goal judge in behind the net who they can talk to, but...
Yeah, they're not really communicating with him though, and he did blow the buzzer, but
yeah.
Probably, I guess the job is just to blow it when it goes behind the net.
You see the puck in the net, you do the buzzer, but that is an odd one.
Yeah, ref's having a discussion now.
Don't see that often. It's lock on Frere. The angle there, it's hard to tell, but this angle from behind the net.
Yeah, it looks like Toby's got that down packed with a stick there. So
funny we get slow-mo this one.
Yeah.
Is there a hole in the net though? Like they have to go and look if there's a hole in it, because it won't go through the netting as it is unless there's a hole in it.
I can see kind of a gap here, but I don't know if it's that big of a hole.
They are lining up at the centre ice dot, so I think they're going to keep it as a goal. So the Stampede have an early lead here in the first period. 1-0. And here they are on the rush with Josh Early taking into the boards. Cross-ice pass picked up by True. Finds Hurley. Royzell takes it away from him.
We've got Hutchins on the ice. He made his debut for the Stampede yesterday.
Yes, he did. We forgot to mention that. I found out after the game. So congratulations to Josh Hutchins there. that puck down ice, but they're going to wave it off. No, didn't look like Eden made too much of an effort, but he did enough to get the icing call. Just talk about a couple of things from last night's game with the Thunder's 5-on-5 play and what I saw and what we think they could have done better. Cross-ice passes really were kind of a dodgy one last night for the Dunedin Thunder. A couple of those turnovers almost led to goals, so they've really got to be careful on when they make those cross-ice passes, especially when exiting the zone. A turnover inside the blue line can be disastrous.
Yeah, I mean, obviously a few goals resulted from that, so hopefully they learn.
Will Barry puts it back towards the net, it goes through onto Brooks. It's loose, but he gets the cover, he finds it on the side of the net. Positives though for the Dunedin Thunder, Sam Loizal looks like an absolute diamond.
A tank.
Yeah, they've got a winner there with a solid puck carrier, big hitter, and goal scorer as well. Another positive I thought was that the Thunder came out with a lot of intent to check the body last night. And there's a shot that goes on to Brooks, makes the cover. It sort of settled down a little bit as the game went on, but initially in that first period they were finishing their checks, and a team gets a stampede, they respect that, and it certainly puts a doubt in the mind of the player with the puck if they're going to get hit every time.
And it's definitely tiring taking checks every 10 seconds, so a good way to put your enemy down.
Hurring picks up the bouncing puck. It was flipped up ice by the Stampede. Lewis finds Beckstead, who close drags to the middle. Back to Lewis, who couldn't handle the puck, but Beckstead picks up from behind. Towards Jack Lewis's shot, doesn't go anywhere. Hurring's shot right into the pads of Lachlan Frere, and he'll get the puck out.
It seems like a lot of Thunder shots are going straight at the Stampede's pads, so might have to watch out for that.
Yeah, there was last night as well. Stampede did a really good job of blocking pucks in front. The Thunder just got to do a little bit more just to get that lane clean before they send it.
Stegman taken down.
Yeah, there'll be a penalty as the arm goes up. Thunder have possession though. They'll have an extra man on the ice if they can get Toby off ice. He hasn't noticed yet though. He's not moving. So they're playing with 5 on 5.
And he's coming off but a bit too late.
Yeah, a bit late. And whistle goes now that Stampede touched the puck. And this is one of the things I wanted to point out for the Stampede. Of their 5 on 5 play, they took a few penalties last night. They were able to kill all the power plays that the Thunder had, but they just took a few too many for probably the coach's liking, to be fair. What'd you like about the Stampede's play from last night there, Liani?
Oh man, they forechecked so hard. They were pushing the puck carrier, not giving Thunder any chances, and that's exactly what you need to do on a PK. Their transitions too were very effective. As soon as they got the puck, they were out. And of course, you just got to give it up to Joel Gerard for great goaltending.
Yeah, he's definitely your most important penalty killer is your goalkeeper. That's for sure. And, both giving up short-handed goals though. Backhand pass from Waters to Stegman. But another blocked shot by the Stampede. Jackson Flight, he's one of those players which did a great job just putting pressure on puck carriers last night, forcing turnovers.
Him and Devlin are very sneaky guys.
Top power play unit for the Thunder, yet to get a shot on goal here. Stegman takes a shot and he gets it through. Powers it one through. Esther Brooks and the Thunder convert on the power play.
Yeah, beautiful pass there from Beckstead to Stegman to get that goal. But we know that Stegman's got a hard shot and he's going to use it when he can. Very
dicey on the entry there. That was a close thing, but a great pass from Beckstead back into Stegman after making the entry. And it wasn't a super hard shot. He just sort of wristed it towards the net and it got through Brooks, and I don't think Brooks will be too happy about that. He got a good chunk of that one. Yeah, well, what's the saying? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So that's right. Tie game here in Dunedin. Regan off the boards to Joe, but cleared out by the Stampede. It's going to go all the way down. Devlin's going to hustle hard. He's going to get the icing waved off. Puts it on the backhand, back to the front. Chance to shoot it. Shot it wide. And
yeah, good play from Devlin there to backhand that in front of the goal into the slot. I don't think many people recognise that danger because it does lead to goals, unfortunately.
Austin Go puts it into the corner. Ian back up the boards to Go. Happy to try and get this one back down into the corner. Joe Wall with a stick lift, can't win possession. Chris Eden. Go with a shot. It's a bit of a flutter, gets blocked down by the Stampede. Here they come through the middle. Fend on the shot, and Loisel takes him off the puck. Reverse hit. And Loisel.
Beautiful position before possession there from Loisel.
Very strong play. Gets a pass up to Tyone, back to the middle for Loisel, trying to find his way through. Tyone, backhand towards the middle. Ikai couldn't get the shot through. So many blocked shots from the Stampede.
But some good backup shots coming through. If they shoot into the pads, there's someone there every single time, which is really good.
Loisel up the middle. Nice pass, Tyone. Shot. That was, William Barry. And puck out of play. We'll get a whistle.
Yeah, I think Thunder have brought a new intensity from the game yesterday. They definitely want to win tonight, don't they? And when Luke Stegman scores, the whole intensity just drives forward.
Yeah, he was one of the fan favourites from last year, Luke Stegman, when he was hitting some insane goals. His wrist shot was hitting the top corner.
I think that should have been blown, but yeah, I was looking at his stats actually from the Bulldogs, and I think it's Germany. He played 31 games and only got 12 penalty minutes, which is pretty good for a defender. Nice keep in there from Ortis, and a shot across. Oh, that one just goes wide. What a nice play from Ian Ortis to keep that inside the zone right there. Here he comes. Lays it back for Beckstead, who looked across eyes for the player going towards the net. Ian's one of those players that can just see the ice so well, and when you pair him with Beckstead, I think it's just a combo that, you know, the Thunder needs for sure. It was so close for Jake Lewis. So close. That's gone all the way down. Dylan Devlin, another centering pass. It's there for the Stampede. They go on the backhand, doesn't get through. It's in behind the net. Shook looking a bit scattered. Up the middle was Beckstead. Gets the puck. He left it off for Ortis. Ortis shoots, and he's put that right into the chest of Brooks. No real trouble for Brooks on that one. Yeah, the thing about Ian is he might not have the hardest shot, but it's deadly accurate. So when he has the chance, he can put it on net for sure. Thunder getting a few opportunities in the last few minutes, and good transition play there. Beckstead with a lot of speed. Stampede clear it out. Lachlan Freer able to put that one up the glass. Austin Go getting a few more shifts this game. Rout couldn't get it out. I didn't mean for that to rhyme. Rout couldn't clear the zone. You're very poetic, man. I don't want to say that too often. There was an issue last night on a few of the goals for the Thunder against them. They just didn't get it clear when they really needed it. Getting a penalty here. Penalty on the play. Both refs see something. Who have we got going to the box here? It might be Regan. I think Wilson, yeah, it's going to go. Good. Power play for Stampede. We've got Devlin, Jackson Flight, Max Roth, Stephen Amston, and Lachlan Frere. They converted on one of their 4 power plays last night, and it was the, I believe it was the game-winning goal for Jack Roby. That was a play that was unfortunate as a shot off the mask bounced back down and fell to Roby for an easy tap-in.
Another penalty here against the Thunder, so this will be a 5-on-3. Extra player out there for the Stampede.
Yeah, not a good sign.
Hampston shoots. He might hit the post there. So the more the Stampede play with the puck here, the less of a 5-on-3 they will have. So I'm surprised they're not just giving it away. And there they try to do it there.
Samuel being a bit of a hothead, throwing the Stampede player into the boards. Getting a bit physical here.
It is, and the whistle finally goes.
Maxroff talking to the ref, apologising, telling his team to calm down.
Cross check, penalty against Beckstead. He's going to the box to join Regan Wilson. Two good penalty killers in the box, and 5-on-3 for a minute 18 for the Stampede. Just over halfway through period one. Their power play was very good last night. Like I said, they got 1 from 4, but they easily could have had more there. They had really good traffic in front of the net when they were shooting from the long-range shots from the point. They were shooting when they got the good opportunities. They weren't sort of overpassing.
Yeah, I think that's what let Thunder down a bit last night in their power plays. Just too much passing, not enough shooting.
Hampston shoots. It's in the glove of Toby Shook. Nice save there.
Yeah, easy save for Toby. Saw that all the way through. But Stampede got a lot of time here, so they could probably make something out of nothing.
So 2 imports out there for the Dunedin Thunder, Loisel and Stegman, and Joe Orr on the penalty kill. Max Roth, Stephen Hampson quarterbacking the power plays as defence with Devlin, Flight and Lachlan Frere.
Yeah, when you have Luke and Samuel on D, it's a bit of a powerhouse for sure.
Hampson walking it in. Devlin shot, loose on the side of the net, and it's squeezing out to the corner. Trying to fight the puck, find the puck is Stegman. Devlin. Roth shoots, wide of the net, in behind and cleared out. Good hard clear from Stegman, and that puck goes all the way down. Well, Joe Walker can get a rest, and Ian Order steps on.
20 seconds left on Regan's penalty.
And another clear from the Thunder. And that's a good 5-on-3 kill. 5 seconds remaining before Wilson gets back out there. Hampston.
I'm loving this Hampston and Max Roth combo, to be honest.
There's an opportunity for Jack Lewis. He's got a bit of speed. He's got a breakaway. Goes to the backhand, and he's going to draw a penalty. What a great show of speed from Jack Lewis. And now he passes it back to Loisel. Shucks off the ice for the extra attacker. So it's 5-on-5 and a delayed penalty against the Stampede.
An exciting 2 minutes.
Big pass across to Jack Lewis. Back to Loisel.
I think they're doing well here to keep possession. Eden shoved over in the centre of the ice.
They're holding possession. They haven't got a zone entry yet. Stegman beats 1, beats 2. Up the middle, loads up the shot, hits it into the skates of the defenders. Lewis couldn't get that down low past Mitchell Frere. So the whistle will finally go. There was a couple of long periods of delayed penalties there, weren't there, on both those power plays?
Yeah, some good opportunities though from both sides. Yeah, would have liked to see Thunder into the zone a little bit earlier.
It wasn't like they had the extra attacker, so it was 5-on-5 while they had that delayed penalty. Well, they were originally short-handed. They're on the power play now, and the shot on just gets poked away by Hampson. Stegman across to Loisel. Shoots it, tapped and scores!
Beautiful deflection there.
Chris Eden with some lovely hands in front of the net, got a good tip on it. And it bit Brooks.
Is that Chris Eden's first point of the season?
And it is.
And a beautiful assist from Samuel as well.
Oh, you can't stop that one. It's coming at you chest high, and the next thing you know, it's down around your ankles. There's absolutely no chance to react. And that's what I wanted. A little bit of traffic in front. Didn't exactly screen the eyes, but he didn't make it easy. And we have Thunder lead 2-1, scoring on the power play.
Yeah, I think Stampede probably should have tried to clear out Eden a little bit earlier on that, but he's made them pay for that.
Shot from Connor Harrison goes around behind the net. Trying to work their way to the middle, Stampede, lost it. And Max hurrying hard off the boards into the neutral zone. Mitch Freer. Finds Harrison, chops it ahead for Devlin. Devlin's got a little room to shoot. He shoots and he scores. He puts it 5-hole on Toby Shook. This game is tied.
I looked a little bit offside there to me from Devlin, but hey, I'm not the ref on the ice now.
It was a great entry if it was onside. Harrison just got a tip on it and led Dylan Devlin onto a great burst of speed. Morgan Blair was the defender there, and he just got caught going for the puck and didn't recognise that Dylan Devlin had a head of steam up. And another former Thunder player comes back to bite them in the butt. Chris Eden, watch out. Last time he went to the net last night, he got swarmed by about 4 or 5 swarm players. Yeah, made the highlight reels on social media, that one.
Yeah, he's a little guy. He just gets engulfed by yellow when that happens.
Yeah, it all started when Connor Harrison pushed Ian Orders into the net. Kind of jammed his head in between the post and Connor Harrison's shoulder. And then Chris Eden had a wee go, and it all went from there.
I want to see Austin Moore trying to control onto the puck instead of just hitting it away. I think it...
Maybe a lack of confidence in his abilities. He's certainly got the abilities. You know, you just a little bit less time in this league compared to some of the lower leagues, and so once you sort of start feeling it, it all will come together. Chris Eden cycles back. Gets knocked down by Max McCarg. Opportunity for Stegman as the player fell over. Here comes Stegman, he gets tripped, puts it towards the net, and it's finished by Chris Eden. What a great goal that was!
Yeah, a bit of series of slips there from all the players, but worked out well. Chris Eden scoring his second of the night.
Stegman had an open bit of ice as the player fell over, did well to beat the defender, gets tripped, still makes the pass, and then backhand, forehand, Chris Eden puts it past Brooks. And this game has just opened up completely here with a number of goals in as many minutes.
Well, we know the Stampede like to come back hard, so I wouldn't be surprised if a goal comes in soon.
And the crowd are getting their money's worth here in the first period. 5 goals so far. Lewis is going to send it back to regroup. Beckstead just couldn't handle the pass. It's still there though for Beckstead. Players going towards the net. Stampede though collect it, and they will move it out through the neutral zone with Connor Harrison into the skates of Stegman, who found Beckstead. Beckstead loves a bit of open ice, trying to feather it through to Ordis. Doesn't get there. In the middle of the ice, Ordis turnaround shot. Ooh, didn't get a lot on it. Bobbling puck there, almost fell right onto Ordis' stick. A shot long. Oh, that's tipped and it's hit the post. Where is it? It hit the referee as well. Hickey shot into the glove of Brooks. Wow.
Beautiful puck movement from the Thunder here, just keeping the intensity and the pace up. It's really working for them. It's unfortunate all their shots are hitting the side of the goal.
Yeah, another post, another near thing. But yeah, the intensity from the Thunder has picked up in the last couple of minutes, and their approach to moving the puck and shooting is
refreshing rather than trying to overdo it and overcreate. It just,
Dare I say, Morgan Blair's brought a new side of intensity as well to the Thunder again.
there's a pass through the middle that can't be collected by Campbell. Teo looking up the middle. Got Ikai. Still in the zone there for the Thunder. Morgan Blair stepping in, trying to go around behind the net, puts it to the front. And Stampede pick it up from in front of their own net and clear it out.
He definitely Morgan Blair definitely looking a lot faster this year. I think the American League's doing well for him.
Mitchell Frere with a hard shot. He had a lot of room there to pick his spot, but Toby Shook with a good save.
Yeah, we can see the Thunder trying to do a lot of centre ice passes, almost coming between two Stampede players to get to the centre of the ice. Obviously they're reading it quite well, shutting it down.
Yeah, both teams moving quickly through the neutral zone in the last few minutes. And so the defense have really got to be on their toes when it comes to when to pinch down on a play. Stegman from behind gets him knocked off his stick, but he carries on. Looking up the centre. Puck played down by the glove of Joe Orr. He steps into the zone. He's got Chris Eden with him. Chris Eden, who was covered by plenty of defencemen.
You're not going to let him have his third.
Jackson Flight, not in the first period anyway. Joe Orr softly to Eden, pulls up. Knocked off his stick into the neutral zone for Regan Wilson. He's got Flight. Going to harass him. Ollie Rout gets pulled down.
And stays down though.
No interference there. It was could have been close. Ikai to Bigstead. Bigstead looking to drag it. Goes backhand and it goes wide past the blocker.
Yeah, I don't know how you're supposed to play the puck if someone's pulling you down, but hey, the refs can see better than we can, can't we?
Eden to Ordis on the point. He sends it back down below the net. It goes around towards Bigstead. To the middle for Stegman. Stegman shoots, but he's fanned on it. He didn't get all of it. He didn't get any of it, to be fair. Kicked ahead by Roby. He goes hard into the boards with Loizal, but not a collision there. They just play it out. Lewis pulls up. Backhand pass to the middle for Loizal. Dances around one. Taking up the puck. Still fighting through. He's there for Bigstead. Shoots. He's taken down. The puck is loose and behind the net. Stampede come away with it. Cross-size pass out in front of Devlin. Blair chipped the puck up into Barrett Wilson's face, but he looks fine. Buzzer goes for the end of the period. Score 3-2 in favour of the home team. Wow, that started off a little bit slower, but boy, did it get exciting towards the end there.
Very exciting first period. Chris Eden scoring 2 and Luke Stegman coming in with 1 as well. Oh, it's early days though. We'll wait for the next period. I wonder if we'll get a review on that goal, first goal from the Stampede though.
They definitely won't take that off the board. It's a bit late now.
Entertainment tonight. I think we're going to have the sled.
No,
right?
First period we've got the tension tango. So we tie 2 people together with a large rubber band and they essentially play Hungry Hippos.
Yeah, you can never go wrong with tying 2 people together and make them play against each other, right?
Yeah, put 2 people together in the middle of the ice, tie them together with a giant rubber band and tell them to pull each other over. Liz and Dom are our participants tonight for Tension Tango. Another innovation of our in-game entertainment crew. Juna Elkin, Dave Richards, brainstorming a few entertainments for us here before we go to a period break.
Also got Josh on the MC again. Go him.
Oh, big shout out to Josh Radcliffe. What an absolute gem we found here for the MC, for the in-game experience.
And actually not a bad goalie himself in the B-League.
That's right. Let's recap the scoring. Jack Roby opened up the scoring for the Stampede, assisted by Harrison and Devlin. And then Stegman, assisted by Beckstead and Loizao on the power play. Before another power play goal, Chris Eden, assisted by Loizao, and then Devlin unassisted, and Eden again assisted by Stegman, giving us that 3-2 score. Tension tango. Sometimes people play nice, sometimes they play dirty. These guys
Looks like
are
it's playing nice.
They're pretty nice. Someone just needs to turn around and yank the other person over. That gives you the upper hand. When the other person's on the ground, there we go. Someone's down, lost the ball. Focus on the tension. Create some tension. Yank them. Looks like good traction here for Liz. Really able to stay on her feet.
Oh, and she misses the throw.
Missed. And it looks like Dom. Oh! If only she had pulled him a little bit earlier. Could have gone to miss that final shot. Good entertainment. Well done to the two participants, and big thanks to our volunteers out there on the ice. We are going to disappear for 15 minutes, and we'll come back for period 2 and game 2 of the opening weekend in NZIHL 2026. Thanks for joining us, but don't go away too soon. No mai haere mai. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you for joining us here at the Dunedin Ice Stadium in Otipoti, Dunedin. We've got an exciting game happening here. Dunedin Thunder leading the Stampede 3-2. And it was a very exciting sort of last 10 minutes of that period, wasn't it, Leonie?
Yeah, for sure. Both teams came out quite hard. Obviously wanted to get the show on the road. Stampede scoring first in the first period, but Thunder followed up nice and fast with, sorry, I can't remember, was it Luke Stegman? Stegman. And then Chris Eden scoring 2. One beautiful deflection and just a lovely follow through of the deking the goalie. Yeah,
that was a highlight reel goal for sure, with Stegman tripping over but still able to make a pass across to Chris Eden. For anyone that wasn't watching last night, it's really good to have Chris Eden back on the team this year. Shot there, early shot from Connor Harrison, save from Shook. And Max Haring finished the check backhand and behind. Harrison trying to get free, lose the defender. Waters knocked it away. Loose there. It's funny old pucker around the...
Quite messy at the moment. Haring having his fair share of checks.
Yeah, he's not afraid to put the body in, Max. He's a big unit. Pass up to Devlin. Steps to the middle, trying to put it through to Beckstead. And a pass up the middle. Joe Warble showing some pace, but going back on it was Max Roth, and he escapes. Comes up through neutral, which is the way in.
It's looking like Stampede is standing around a little bit park watching. Might want to see some movement.
Keep your eye on Max Roth though. This one goes through, hits the side of the net, and hurrying with another good solid check in behind. Fighting hard and pushing and shoving there with Lachlan Frere. That goes through the middle of the ice. Kicked in by McCarg.
Not the same kind of intensity that came out of the first period.
Pass up to Eden. Eden's kind of all alone, waiting for Rout. He puts it across to Orr. Orr shoots it across the face of the goal, and it comes out for the Stampede. Lachlan Frere taken off the puck by Loizao, who had no intent to sort of play the puck there, did he? He just sort of played the body, but that's fine when the player's got it. Shot there loose, out to the middle and cleaned up by Eden. Morgan Blair. Good pass up to Chris Eden. Fakes the shot, pulls up, across, and Loizao couldn't handle it. Played out by Flight. Blair, got to wait for players to get inside. And I think they're going to blow this one down for offside. Yes, they are. If you're coming to us from the game happening up in Auckland, welcome. It's all over up there. The West Auckland Admirals win their first game of the season on home ice 7-2 against the Red Devils.
Yeah, hockey happening across the country today, Matt. We've got Dunedin Thunder playing the Stampede, Admirals playing the Canterbury Devils, and then in Queenstown we also had the Wakatipu Wild playing the Auckland Steel for their first match of the season. Some fans might be mad enough to have 2 screens going and watching both games at the same time as they are. Hopefully supporting the right people though.
Well, if you're a Queenstown supporter, you're in dreamland because you've got both teams playing. So yeah, why wouldn't you have both screens going, you know? You just got to choose which one's on your big screen and which one's on your, maybe your little screen, your phone, just to keep up with all the action.
It's the beauty of social media now, multitasking.
Loizao avoids Connor Harrison. He floats one up the middle. Get Nick knocked down. Max Roth picks it up. He's got some speed. Just had it knocked away from him as he went to enter the zone. Ikai finds Ortis. Steps to the middle. Shoots. Put it wide. And Devlin picks it up. Puts it behind the net.
Yeah, we can see Loisel likes to have a go at taking a shot up front, almost playing a centre role at times.
He's not afraid to. Well, there's an opportunity for the Stampede. Puts his way to the net, puts it on, and Toby Shook just stood tall and made a save. Connor Harrison. No, that wasn't Connor Harrison, was it?
I think it was.
Or was it? He's been very prominent this weekend. Connor Harrison took in a few penalties. Got a few points, I think. Captain of the Stampede. If you didn't watch last night, the captains for the Stampede, Connor Harrison named this year, along with Mitchell Frere and Stephen Amson as your alternates. A good solid leadership group there for the Queenstown team.
Of course, you've got Regan Wilson as captain now, taking over Enzo, who was it 16 seasons he played?
I think it was 16. Regan Wilson's into his 18th season, which is phenomenal. He started playing when he was 15 years old.
That's way more impressive, I think. No offence, Enzo.
Yeah, and I was saying to, with the rookies, someone like Hutchins, that puck is right up in the air, who's 17 or 16 years old, and Sean Thompson, a young player who's dressed last night for the Thunder. It's a lot tougher than it might have been sort of 17, 18 years ago for some of these young players to get through. The talent is high, and the import players bring an intensity that they might not have had back then.
But it's a real privilege to get to play with so much experience, isn't it, Matt?
You learn a lot as a young player. A shot goes across the face of the goal. As a young player, playing with these guys that have been in the league for so long, they've got a lot to learn. They've got a lot to teach these young kids. So, if you're not let the puck out of play, get a whistle. Do you want to know the score of the game that's happening up in?
I don't know.
Queenstown?
Is it shocking?
No, I mean it's not bad, but
okay, spill the beans.
I know you didn't want it scored last night.
Last night was disappointing. I'm not going to lie. I would have liked to see Wakatipu put a goal in the net against Lachlan Henry, but hey.
Well, they've put one in net tonight. They've got one.
Who scored?
The goal scorer is for Wakatipu Wild is Bennett's.
Holly Bennett's.
Bennett's.
Just came back from, I think, her second year in Canada. Unsure if she's done now, but yeah, she played for the under-18 women's team this year. A broken stick on the ice.
All right, it's a power play for the Thunder here, and that shot just goes wide. There's a broken stick on the ice. It is a Stampede player, and the clear down ice will give them an opportunity to go and get a new stick.
And who scored for the Auckland Steel, Matt?
Helen Murray and, that might be a new player, Eskenazi.
I believe that's one of their new imports.
So it's 2-1 in that first period there, up there in Canterbury. Here's a pass to Stegman, back to Ordis, who shoots. And it's off the goalie and in behind. And kept in by Stegman, did a good job. That one was up high off the boards. Stegman to Loisel, back to Stegman, across ice to Beckstead. His shot is deflected up into the net end.
Yeah, you got to love when a DE makes a soft play catch and drop on the blue line to keep it in. It's perfect.
Chance for the officials to clean up the broken equipment off the ice. Minute 13 on the power play here for the Dunedin Thunder. I kind of missed all that kind of action as we were talking a lot about the,
Sorry to distract
the other
you,
action.
Matt.
I know. It's a lot of hockey going on and it's very exciting, and the new season has got me buzzing. We're out. We'll send this one in. Dump and chase. Jack Lewis first on the scene, but he can't get there in time to stop the clearance. Blair. Flight. He lost his footing, Blair. So Flight has the puck. Trying to get it to the centre. Little Barry just lost it momentarily, and the Stampede able to get this down ice.
Yeah, I think the Thunder are playing a little bit messy. They need to get back into their own game. Get some quick passes going. Just stop getting so flustered, I think.
Second unit out there at the moment, unable to get anything going. 30 seconds left.
We need to set up the house here on this power play, or the opportunity's
Joe
lost.
Waugh has been slashed, and there's going to be another penalty on the Stampede. Thunder, don't know if they realise this yet. Down low, towards the front, across in front, and off a skate, and almost goes in. And then the whistle goes, and we'll have a 5-on-3 here. Very short one for the Dunedin Thunder, 10 seconds.
I think Jack Lewis is a little confused, doesn't realise they've got a penalty coming for him. Yep. Argue all you want, Jack. I think it's in your favour.
I like that play they just did where they went down low and then brought it back to the middle.
Yep.
And looking across, rather than just continually try to move the puck around the outside and take those long shots. They've got the number 1 power play unit out there again. Chris Eden joins the number 1 power play unit tonight in replace of Joe Waugh. Big set across to Stigman, fires, and I think Chris Eden almost got a piece of that. Out of the boxes, Lockie Frere, 5-on-4. Still a power play for the Dunedin Thunder. Goes in behind the net. Dylan Devlin there trying to just disrupt and cause some more time off the clock. Big step. Lost it.
A bit of a dangerous move there.
Yeah, that's turnover central there if you don't get that right. Stegman later back for Bigstead. Towards the net for Eden. Eden trying to go on the forehand. And a great save from Brooks. I like that play there with Eden in front of the net. He's got such good hands down there, doesn't he, Liani?
For sure. Stampede need to watch out for him. He's scored 2 goals now right in front of the net. Probably should start clearing him out, I think.
Yeah, and that's the benefit of doing it. You know, if you've got that player in front of the net and they start drawing attention, it's going to open up the room around the outside.
Yeah.
Puck is off the boards. Gets out now, this time from the Stampede, still on the power play, Dunedin Thunder, for another minute.
Yeah, Chris Eden's one of those silent but deadly players, I think. Just lock up in front of the net and he's got all this space and time.
Stegman pulls up, looks across. Eden. Bigstead. Loizell loads up, and another block there from Connor Harrison. Can't get the puck in deep. Again, the blocking is so good from the Stampede, just getting in those lanes. Bigstead walks to the middle, toe drags a little bit. On the side here, down to Ordis, who goes back top to Stegman, across to Loizell. Stegman. Oh, and a great intercept
from Flight there.
Yeah, the anticipation, knowing that their pass is going back to Stegman to load up for the one-timer.
He's probably been a part of this power play for a few years now, knows all their tricks.
Yeah, he recognised what was going on there. Well, it's out shot, and I think Brooks saw that one coming, makes it an easy save. Slight criticism I had of the power play last night from the Phoenix Thunder is a little bit overpassing it, but then they weren't also passing it accurately enough to get those one-time shots, which they were looking for. And we've seen from someone like Luke Stegman just absolutely hammer that puck home with his powerful shot, but that just wasn't happening last night. The passes were either in the feet or hits a turnover as a player comes out of the box.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty good advantage to have both Leg and Samuel on the power play, because both can do left hand and right hand shots, which is quite effective when you need it to be. Yeah,
it's a dual threat with a one-timer on both sides.
But arguably, is it too much power on one line?
They could theoretically spread them out across the two lines to give that extra attack on the second line and make the opposing team think about how they play their units if they change anything up. Well, there's a play in front by Loizell. The composure to bring it out in front of his own net. There he goes to the backhand and just sort of hooked it too high. Great break out there from the Stampede, but it's turned over. Lewis almost had it there. He's played it to himself here. He's got a chance. Shoots off the leg again. Joe Waugh back for Rout, who tried to go across to Lewis.
Yeah, you almost wanted to see Jack pass that there. The player right in front of the net doesn't usually work out well. Easy block shot for him, and that's what happened.
constant go, trying to work it up the boards. The guy was there. The guy trying to go through the legs, pushes his way through, goes towards the net for the Thunder to push it on Brooks, who pushed it out towards the front. I'm impressed by Katsui Kai. He's had a pretty solid looking weekend. I don't think he's gone on the boards, but he's been very industrious.
He's definitely a bit of a grinder for sure. Always seems to be in the right place at the right time and getting shots on net. That's what we want.
There's a shot there, a bit of a floater on Brooks, who gloved it down easily. Certainly not afraid to get stuck in, and sort of make the players think about what they're going to have to do before the player gets there. Let's rattle off a couple of sponsors. Big thanks to ProFlow Plumbing and Gas. Dave and his team should be on your speed dial for all your plumbing and gas needs. Also, the Player of the Day sponsor, ProFlow Plumbing and Gas. So make sure when that goes up on the Instagram page, you get in there and you vote for your favourite player or who you think has played the best.
Of course, they went to Samuel last night.
They did.
2 goals.
On debut for the Thunder, 2 goals. Opening goal of the season. Highlight reel goal too, wasn't it?
For sure. Two very good goals. Definitely making an impact for the Thunder right from the get-go.
2 goals, 2 broken sticks. Eventful night.
And a penalty
Yeah.
for throwing the stick.
Yeah, here's a play towards Ortis. Ortis shoots. It's off the pads and behind. Played across to Bigstead behind the net. Bigstead comes out around the top. To the middle. Dangling. Can't pull the trigger. There he is in the corner. Takes a shot. The puck was away from Hurring, and it's going to give the Stampede a chance to clear it, but they don't. But a backhand pass from Ortis is picked off. And there's going to be an opportunity for the Stampede. Shot goes wide. It's coming around the boards for Lewis. He'll pick it up. Finds Eden. Just flicked up over his stick. He watches it sail down low. And a change for the Thunder. Stampede tried to make the most of it. Challoner on the ice with Hurley. Roth down low. Getting pushed around by Morgan Blair.
I was talking to Jamin, assistant coach of the Thunder men this year, and he had an interesting thing to say about forwards skating backwards. You don't ever want to see a forward skating backwards nowadays. What do you think about that, Matt?
Hey, it depends on the forward, I guess, but yeah, if you're a coach and the only person back is a forward, yeah, you just sort of heart drops a little bit there. But I think we've seen in this league, what we've seen is people bringing in, or teams bringing in imports who are offensively minded because they play at a higher level. They can still maintain that responsibility of defence, but adding a very strong presence on offence as well. And Max Roth is showing that for the Stampede, and now Loisel and Stegman last year just proving that it's a winning formula. Here's a shot from Loisel, and it's a blister, but it's into the glove of Brooks.
Doing exactly what you were just talking about, playing very offensively minded. We've seen a lot from him in that regard this weekend, haven't we?
Yeah. I think he was the highest shot tally for the Thunder last night. Big thanks to Swift Contracting, your septic tank and wastewater system specialists. Based out of Wanaka. Talk to the team at Swift Contracting. Big thanks for their continued support over the years. Wazal around to Blair. Break out to William Barry. Trying to go through the middle. Gets around. Takes a shot. Follow-up puck. Did he try and knock it in? He did try to knock it in out of mid-air. It's still loose, but now Brooks has got it.
Yeah, great job from Will Barry there to take a shot and then follow through. That is one way to score a goal, and he almost had it.
Yeah, tried to paddle it down from mid-air, but a good entry too. He showed some good control with the puck there.
Of course, member of the U20s junior national team this year. He was the first point on the board, I believe, as well for the team.
Look at that, excellent. Another young player that's spent a couple of years getting used to the league and now getting a few minutes. Hampston brings this one around the boards. Stegman chopping at it to try and clear it out of the zone. Goes towards Shook, but he's just going to bat this one in behind. Stegman tried to find Big Sid, but he had changed lines. Austin go up to Ortis. Ian Ortis looking towards the middle. This shot there from Lewis. A bit of a bobble, but Hastings Brooks able to cover it before the Thunder get on the scene. No score in the second period. Scores remain 3-2 with 14 minutes gone.
Yeah, Thunder leading the shot count 22 to Stampede's 10. I think Stampede probably need to start taking some more shots if they want to get some more goals. And maybe Thunder can try get some goals off their many shots.
That was a good opportunity there for Stegman as the pass came across. That pass just in front of Jackson Flight, so an opportunity for a 2-on-1 taken away there from an errant pass. Stegman beats one, carries it in, looks to the centre for Lewis, falls to the feet of Ian Ortis, puts it across the net. Big Stead just misses. Gets missed by a huge shot from Flight, who's lining him up. Roth pulls up, back towards the middle. That's right away the cross. Flight trying to put it towards the net. Laid ahead for Lewis. Lewis has got one man to beat. It's Mitchell Freer. Lewis shot, hits the skates and goes there for Roth in the corner. Change for the Thunder. Get away with one there. They had about 4 players off the ice.
Am I wrong in thinking that just this period seems just a little bit slower than the last period?
There hasn't been as much action, that's for sure. I mean, the scoreboard hasn't changed. Players seem to be not enjoying the long change. There hasn't been quite as many chances. Here comes Austin Go. Feeds it across to Orr, trying to centre it back to Go, who was going towards the net. Orr pushes down the player, but puck is taken away from him. Ooh, that was maybe chopped on by Joe Orr with a stick. I'm not sure what happened there, but Brooks had to play it. That cross-ice pass misses everyone. Austin Go to Ikai. Chopped back in by the Stampede. That'll be offside, so they have to retreat. Loizao tipped ahead by Ikai. He'll chase after it. Brooks comes out to play it. Goes off the boards. Stepping in is Loizao. Oh, he almost got through there, but a nice play by, I think that was Josh Hurley, to break it up. Hutchins towards the middle. Played out by Loizao. Hutchins out there in the corner. Looks to the point. There's a shot. It's hard. It's a big rebound out in the middle. And played away by Ikai up the middle.
Yeah, nice safe play there.
Yeah, sometimes you do just got to get that puck out. Turnover. Morgan Blair trying to beat the defender. Trying to put it back towards the middle, but going a little bit too far behind the play with that pass. Shot from Barry. Ryan and Barry get tied up behind Loizao. Going to dance around Campbell. Dances around Amston. Throws it towards the front of the net and cleared out by the Stampede. There's no one in the front there for the Dunedin Thunder. Beckstead winding up. Gets around one. Goes to the backhand. Can't get it towards the middle. There it is now, but it's Connor Harrison in good position to bring the puck out. Takes a hip check from Loizao. There's an opportunity with a quick up. Oh, he just missed Jack Lewis with the pass, and that'll be icing. I think there was a tip, and the Thunder players saying there was.
Yeah, I think there was there, but refs have called it. But beautiful hip check there from Loizao. I'm going to butcher that so hard every time.
You saw it coming there, that hip check, couldn't you?
Yeah.
It was telegraphed a mile away. I'm surprised Connor Harrison didn't see it either.
Yeah, he timed that so well though. Good save from Toby Shook off the face-off.
Not seeing Regan Wilson out there a lot at the moment. He did take a bit of a hit or take an injury last night, so he might be resting a bit. And the injury updates as well for the Thunder. Tristan Darling not playing. He is probably going to be out for a long period of time with a hamstring injury, I believe. suffered in training, so that's unfortunate for him. He was listed to play as forward this year, so probably wanted to get a bit more taste of the goal scoring, but with
a lot more skating than D, I'll give you that.
an injury unfortunately curtailed his opening half of the season, so we'll see him back at some point, I
Bit
believe.
of a hold there, but nothing on from the ref.
Yeah, maybe both players guilty of sort of trying to get their arms in there. Offside, delayed offside. Stampede have to retreat.
Stampede,
Portis.
not seeing it, but
Stegman, who's up on the blue line, gets it across, and that should be a penalty as Rout gets tripped up. Puck's still there for the Thunder. Can they get the goalie off? They have. Will they win possession? Looks like the whistle will go here. And another power play coming up for the Dunedin Thunder with 2 minutes and 8 seconds to go in the second period. What a great opportunity to extend their lead here.
you can see Connor Harrison, captain for the Stampede, not really happy with that call. I think it's a bit of a fair one. Nice big trip on Ollie Rout.
Ollie Rout got, he got super tripped last night when he went down in the corner to the other opposite end. He went for a bit of a fly after getting both legs chopped out from him. Power play unit number 1 out here. Loisau across to Bigstead. Down low to Ian Ortis, who's sorts a pass up to Stegman, just bounced over his stick. Maybe just take that one into the net. Maybe just try and jam it on. Chris Eden's there to try and hack it in. Turn back to Stegman on the left-hand side. Enters the zone. Loisau. Eden. Bigstead has it back to the point. Shot is tipped and that goes high up into the net in behind Ashton Brooks. Just want to point out that the SkyCity Stampede were nominated and won Team of the Year at the Central Otago Sports Awards. So congratulations to them. They've been the team to beat for a number of years now in the NZIHL, and that is a deserving award for them to win.
I think it's a credit as well to the great coaching staff of Cam Frere. He's been the coach for a while now. And I'm pretty sure he got nominated for Coach of the Year as well.
He did get nominated for Coach of the Year there in the Sports Awards in Central Otago. Thunder still on the power play. Bigstead moving towards the front, puts it towards Eden. There was Ortis. He just couldn't get anything on it, and cleared out by the Stampede. Bigstead brings it in. Looks to get them set up here. Loisau. Scott Stegman to his right. Gets it to him. Stegman plays it over to Bigstead.
It's a very Canadian looking line here, isn't it?
Shot goes past the posts and played out by the Stampede. That's been tipped out of play by Loisau, and that'll draw a raft of changes from both teams as they change up the power play units for the PK units. 26 seconds left in the period, 18 on the power play, so power play will end before the period comes to a conclusion.
Might speak too soon here, but I probably don't think there'll be a goal this period.
18 seconds is a long time in ice hockey, Liani. You should know that. Morgan Blair.
I have to say I've been really loving how Ollie Rout's been playing past 2 games. I think he's a great addition to the team.
That was a really odd bounce that hit the referee. A couple of seconds remaining. They've got to get this puck towards the net. Will Barry had the puck bounce over and puts it in behind the net. That'll probably bring the period to an end here. But there was just a really awkward bounce.
Yeah.
The puck went through the crease, hit the referee. That confused everyone. And then Ashton Brooks lost his net. It was all over the place. He was looking for the puck. It was loose, and fortunately for the Stampede, Thunder couldn't work it to the front of the net and chop it in. But that was an odd situation.
Yeah, probably a bit too much patience there by Will Barry. Maybe could have capitalised on the confusion a little bit there. Okay, that's the power play over.
So no score, second period. Score remains 3-2 in favour of the home team. Were a few penalties in that second period, all of them the Stampede, and they weren't listening to the pre-game talk, obviously, because they've taken a
Matt, we need to get you in the Stampede changing room. Go rock them up.
I'll go down there and give them all the cliches, right? You know, no penalties, pucks deep, pucks on net, battle hard, forecheck, paycheck, you know, all that kind of stuff. We're in for a treat because we've got another round of recliner racing here in Dunedin. Have we had a list of participants sent to me? No, we have not. So we're just going to go white, red and black team. All of them picked from the crowd, of course.
Pride and joy of the Thunder home games, right?
Yeah, it's certainly a treat to have this sort of thing going on. I'm sure people turn up just to hope that they get the opportunity. We've stretched out the leagues a little bit here. They've gone all the way down to the far end of the ice. And let's see how we go. We've got one person wearing a Thunder top, so I'm going to put my money on them. Josh Ratcliffe getting us underway, and the flag drops on the race, and that's a smart move by the team in white. They've got the recliner up, and I think that's helped them get a little bit less weight at the front. They've got a bit of a lead.
Nice and cozy there in that chair, doesn't he?
He does have to get off and swap places though, and that could be detrimental. He's jumped off.
A fast, easy exit.
They're on. That's a good transition. It's like the triathlon. Black team seems to be a bit slow. White team is on the move, but they've got that chair tilted forward, which is no good for traction. The red team's gaining. Red team's got momentum. Look at those legs go. Push, push, push. Oh, they've got it. The nose is in front, and what a second leg from the team in red, and black is just making up the numbers here. I think they're just enjoying the view.
I've seen a few clips from the NZIHL about Zamboni rides, Matt. Do you think we'll ever have a Zamboni ride around the Dunedin Thunder ring?
No, strict safety measures these days, Liani. I doubt we'll ever see that.
Unfortunate.
That was a bit of fun, though. Come from behind victory for the team in the red chair. Looked like the white team had it all figured out, but it fell apart in the second leg there, so unfortunate for them. But yeah, it's a bit of fun. You know, they're not going to go to sleep at night dreaming about that for the rest of their life, I imagine.
I don't know about you. That's exciting, Matt.
Could be the highlight of the year for some of these players.
The highlight of my life.
All right, we're going to take a break, folks. It's 3-2 here in Dunedin. Thunder up by 1 over the Stampede. We're going back real soon for period 3. Welcome back, folks. Thank you for joining us. We are moments away from the final period of the weekend's action. Hello everyone out there. Connor caught us on the camera again. He did it last time while we weren't paying attention. But the main action is on the ice. 3-2 lead for the Dunedin Thunder. My name's Matt Whiffen. I'm here with Leanne Goodman. We're bringing you the final period of this game 2 of the opening weekend in the NZIHL 2026. And puck drop for period 3 to get us underway. Connor Harrison will tip this one in. Dylan Devlin will go on the forecheck. Wins the battle against Hurring. Pressed to the boards by Ordis. And Stegman up the boards to Begstead. Can't get it out, and a shot on by Frere. Blocked by Hurring. Played ahead and laid off to Stegman. Stegman shoots, scores! Stegman with a shot into the top corner, and the Steg hammer comes out. What a blast!
That didn't even take, sorry, can't tell how many seconds it took.
Beautiful shot.
Right hand corner. Don't think Ashton Brooks saw that coming at all. We certainly didn't.
I want to know what flex he's using, because that just comes off the end of the stick with so much speed.
Do you think it's flex, or do you think it's just his strength?
It's probably just strength. I think he's got a strict regime with the wrist curls there to generate that much power. 32 seconds into the third period. Thunder have extended the lead by 2. And a funny bounce off Loisel's feet goes over the boards, and some lucky punter has picked that up. Got to give it back though, because we're going to
run low on pucks around here.
Yeah, we got to keep all the pucks we can get. Precious things they are. Joe Wall will step in to take the draw here. He's got Ollie Rout and Chris Eden on the wings. Eden picks up the loose puck to Loisel, shoots it, and easy save for Brooks, who saw that one from a long way out. Esplanade Italian restaurant down at the Esplanade in Dunedin. A authentic and delicious pizza. Best in Dunedin. And a beautiful location. Proud sponsor of the Thunder. Stretched out blocker save from Brooks, trying to get that one away from the net. Chris Eden, good position here for the Thunder. Chris Eden works his way to the front, steps in front, puts a shot on, it's loose. Trying to knock it down was Ollie Rout, still bouncing around in behind the net. Rout comes out with it, trying to get it to the front, but he's hassled by the defender. Joe Wall gets taken down, no call. Out come the Stampede. Oh, nice move to the middle. Takes it to the net, and his follow-up shot, and scores! It's Lachlan Frere. It's saved from Toby Shook, but the rebound goes straight back to the Stampede, and they bring it back to within 1.
Yeah, we know the Stampede like to come back really quickly after Thunder score a goal, so that was on the horizon for sure.
Morgan Blair unfortunately lost his footing. Made the crossover to get in position, lost his footing. There wasn't much Shook could do there on that rebound once he got that initial save. Four three, sorry, the score. I'm stuck in the past here. Quick reply from the Stampede.
Probably a hook there from Katsu, but nothing from the refs.
Played in by Campbell. Justin Gale in the corner, lost possession. It's up to Mitch Frere, who gets a shot through to Shook. Go knocks down the player in front. Gets the puck, but he's lost it. He's turned it over. Stampede have it. Turn and shoot. Goes in behind the net. Mitchell Frere keeps it in, only momentarily. As Tayon gets there and plays it into the neutral zone. Scooped ahead by the Thunder. Max Roth picks it up. The import out of the USA for the Stampede. Just waits for his team to complete a change. Ortis separates the man from the puck, wins it, throws it to the middle, and there's a shot and it goes wide from Jack Lewis. That's a good effort from Ian Ortis.
Knocking down the sponsor board as well on the wall.
Here he comes again. Goes to the backhand, goes through the 5-hole, doesn't get it past Brooks, but he does draw a penalty.
I think that's the second time we've had a Thunder player come in and a penalty straight.
Might have been Max Roth in there with a bit of a
Maybe a
stick
slash?
in the hands. Ian Ortis just continues to improve. And he looks so good out there. Power play for the Thunder. Good face-off win by Ian Ortis.
Yeah, Staple on the Ice Blacks now. Unfortunately didn't go to Bulgaria. Not sure what the reason was, but he was there for the Trans-Tasman and scored a goal, I believe.
Loizao, backhand shot. It's up high. Ortis with the puck, plays it to Bigstead on the top. Bigstead skating down in behind the net. Loves to go right around the top, plays it across to Stigman. Laid it to Bigstead, who couldn't hold it. Stigman across to Loizao. Shoots, and a glove save from Brooks.
A lot of movement here on this power play to start with.
I think it's a good thing, movement, isn't it? You know, you don't want to get too static, just passing back and forth.
Yeah.
You can easily get sort of pushed down to the sides or get passes picked off. But when you're moving, keeps the defence guessing. Loizao.
We know Cole and Luke love to move the puck around.
Along the top of the blue line, down low to Ortis. Spins away to Eden. Back down to Ortis. Bigstead to Ortis and behind the net. Doesn't want to move it to the front. Stigman was out, looking to switch places. Bigstead, toe drag, shot it off the skates. Bigstead gets it back. No traffic in front, was out. Stigman, shot blocked by Rusky Jones, and a clear out from the Stampede. Chasing after this one is Flight. Loizao will try and get away from him. Turns back.
Yeah, good read from the Stampede there to block some shots from Thunder. None of them successfully shot at Ashton Brooks.
Stigman gains the zone, pulls up, finds Loizao. Shot off the pads, follows up, goes across to Ortis. Just couldn't drag it in. Stigman couldn't get it down low, and it's cleared out. Connor Harrison will chase this one down. Loizao is going to meet him there. And Connor Harrison centering pass picked off by Stigman. Going to be the end of the power play. Unsuccessful there from the Dunedin Thunder, although it was looking good, looking dangerous. But the shot blocking from the Stampede has been pretty impressive so far. They're putting their body on the line to stop those shots coming through from the hard shooting defensemen from the Thunder.
Yeah, there's a lot of shots coming through. Thunder's sitting at 28 at the moment, with Stampede just sitting at 15.
Joe Wall with speed, goes on the backhand, it's in the crease, and Thunder can't work it back in towards Brooks.
Lewis almost tried to kick it in there.
Well, you can try and get away with it, and the referees will notice that. Here comes Amston, trying to get around Wilson, who pushes him below the net. He tried to force it through the 5-hole of Toby Shook. Joe War celebrated his 30th last night, couldn't get the win. Maybe tonight's the night he gets to celebrate. Ollie out. Enters the zone. He's got a couple of players on him. Shuffles it towards the net. Lewis to the middle. Takes a shot. It's out of the glove of Brooks. Loizao tried to backhand that on, but it goes in behind safely. Stampede get numbers along the boards. Teone is in there. He'll chase after Max Roth. Ikai fighting with Flight. Gets it out of the zone, but it's probably going to be an icing here against the Stampede. Flight had an opportunity to get that one over the blue line, but in a strange decision decided to bring it back in.
Yeah,
and then it was almost a turnover.
Katsu put a bit more pressure on him than he thought. Wasn't expecting to get hounded like that. So good job to him. I think Flight's beating himself up a little bit about that.
McCarg wins the draw back for the Stampede. Roth will look up to Flight. He lays it off for McCarg. Enters the zone. So looking towards the front. Puck goes in behind the net. Picked up again by Max McCarg. Bigstead does a good job of taking the puck away from him. Trying to get around Freer. Uses his speed to go in behind. Coming around the top. Blair puts a shot on off the pads and in behind. Ian Ortis. What's he do here? He pushes it up the boards for Loisel. Trying to work his way past a couple, but knocked off his stick. And his numbers here for the Stampede. Eden's back, and a nice block from Morgan Blair. He's felt that one off the shot from Ross, who takes a shot from Lewis. Good to see the physical play still going on tonight from the Thunder. Certainly hasn't always been there from them over the previous years. Chris Eden causing all sorts of trouble. It's at his feet and he's lost the puck. Stampede trying to get it out. Devlin just shuffles it ahead for Flight. Flight takes a long shot, but it trickles wide. Hurrying up for Orr. Orr's got half a step. Trying to work his way through. Lays it off for Rout, who takes a shot, and no rebound here from Aston Brooks.
Yeah, Orr did well to keep a hold of that puck through the neutral zone there. Got a bit hounded. But a nice pass off to Ollie Rout, who took a lovely shot there.
Hurry finds a shot on, kicked out by Amston. Another shot, bounces in behind the net. Rout donning the green and black this year, coming down from Canterbury. Hurry tried to force that across to Eden, kept in by Stegman.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of block shots here from the Stampede.
Yeah, that's their mentality, isn't it, of a champion team, to do anything they can to win a game. And I'm going to turn over here. Hutchins didn't get it low, cut off by the Thunder. Stegman couldn't get a shot away, played into the corner by the Stampede.
Eden doing really well behind the net to cause some chaos.
He's looking very good tonight, Chris Eden. That guy with a shot, blocked in front by Aston Brooks. He had a bit of a quiet one, Eden, last night, didn't he? But I think he's warmed up now in this game, that's for sure. 2 goals in the first period. Tayane tips us ahead. Ikai will chase after this. Amston knocked off the puck. Bigstead couldn't get the steal. Wilson turns it over to Campbell. He just got nudged enough to lose the puck.
Yeah, Tyan doing a great job there to angle out Amston as he came up with speed, and then did it again just then with another player. So some good reads.
Hurley couldn't hold the pass, but Harrison picks it up. Puck goes through the middle of the ice. Max Roth held it, just lost it though. Lewis has got no one with him, puts it to the middle. And Stampede will bring it back to reset. Mitchell Frere. We were talking about former Thunder players. Nice pass up to Connor Harrison. He goes to the backhand and a big save from Toby Shook. Closed the door, turnover. Roby has it and he lost it. And Thunder work it out. Got away with one there. That was a fantastic stretch pass. Waters gets a shot through. There's a chance for Bigstead. Bigstead turns and shoots. Another shot there. It's off the blocker, I think, or off the goal contender and up into the air. It's still alive. I have no idea where that one went. Play continues. Morgan Blair will pick it up. Waiting for a change up. Finds Loisel. Up to Eden. Tips it ahead. Picked up by Rusky Jones. Battle in the corner. Around behind the net for Chris Eden. shake true. Can't do it. And Rusky Jones will pick up. Eden's dropped his stick. Thought it might have been broken. He goes back to get it. Stampede dump it in. That surprised there wasn't a slashing there as Stigman got a stick whacked out of his hands. But Stampede got away with it. There's a shot that goes behind the net. McCarg has it. Stepping in. Trying to get a shot. It's loose in front. At the feet of all the players. Here comes Loizao. He's got Eden with him. Off to Eden. He tried to drop it back to Loizao and it didn't work. And Stigman will have it. Looks across to Joe Waugh. Joe Waugh to Loizao. Shot. And Brooks makes a glove save and that'll bring a whistle. And everyone will go for a change. Big shout out to Entire IT, easy to manage IT solutions that you understand. Simple, robust systems to make your business perform. Kia Photos, capturing the moments you'll be talking about all season long. Big thanks to Andrew Mackay for his photos that you'll see on social media all year. Calder Stewart, building more than projects. They're helping build Thunder Hockey. A couple of sponsors there that we're really happy to have on board. Waters pulls up in the corner. Gets it to Beckstead. Beckstead to the point for Stigman. Takes a shot. I think that hit the knob of the stick of Brooks. Irene trying to get it down back into the corner. Pinching down to try and keep this one in. Waters with it. Waters got no one in front. Turns away from the defenders. Leaves it for Beckstead. Up to Irene, who had pressure on him, so he just dumps it in. Numbers there for the Dunedin Thunder. Out in front, the shot hit the side of the net for Ordis. Crowd thought it was in. Ordis comes away with the puck. Still with it. Looking to the front. Stigman was going towards it, but there was too much yellow jerseys there.
Yeah, a bit of a long shift there from the Thunder first line. Ian's still on.
Ordis.
But he's put it deep and he's heading off.
He got jammed up with the linesman there. And he just elected to go for a change after a failed entry. Oh, big shot from Will Barry. Loizao gets a shot on and scores! Sam Loizao salutes the crowd. Oh, look at that. They love it here in Dunedin. What a shot from Will Barry to cause a turnover. Boomfa! And in steps Loizao.
A great play by Will Barry there and amazing follow through by Samuel. Of course, when you have a centre shot, you've got to take it, and he's probably 1D that you do not want to be facing one-on-one with a goalie.
No, the ice just opened up for him after that absolute clean hit from Will Barry. Far out. Andrew will be proud of that one. That was clean as you like, and it causes a turnover like it's meant to do, and through the elbow and the pads there, Loizao endearing himself to this Otiputsi crowd here.
Loves his sallies, doesn't he? No broken stick today though.
No broken stick.
And here we go again.
Loizao, he recognised that Will Barry was offside, and he quickly delayed himself there. So this guy's not just a goal scorer; he's a vision. Look at that. Great play to step in there. That guy with a shot. Oh, that goes wide. Loizao reverse hit on Lockie Freer. He's a big unit, 100 kilos. So he knows how to put the body on, Loizao. Barry knocked off his stick. Ikai
getting in the madness there.
Eden absorbs the hits, gets back on his feet, knocked down again.
Barry
puts another shot in.
He's lost his stick as well.
It's getting feisty. It's getting feisty. The boys are putting in the shots at the moment. That line just had probably the best shift of the game there for the Thunder, just with the hitting power they were putting in. 5:34 remaining. Dunedin Thunder 5-3. This is a similar situation to last night. Here comes Morgan Blair, knocked off his stick, but it's kept in by Stigman. I think that's hit the top of the glass and over onto the curling rink.
It's amazing how much speed Morgan Blair can get when he decides to put on the pace, isn't it?
Yeah. It gets
very long legs.
got a long stride.
Sister Lydia Hortop-Blair as well. When she gets her feet moving, she's the same.
Yes, she's another tall player out of the Hortop-Blair stable. You know,
they breed them big for sure.
Don't know what they put on their Weet-Bix in the morning. Bigstead turns and behind the net, avoids the check. Leaves it behind for Stegman, who puts this one down low for Lewis. Roth knocked over Ordis. Lewis, though, helping out. Harrison with another chance. Tries to drag it to the middle. He gets taken down. He'll get a penalty against the Thunder here. Delayed penalty. Stampede get the extra player on the ice, and with Morgan Blair touching the puck, they'll get the whistle. 4:41 to go. This seems awfully familiar. It was about this time last night. Thunder had a 1-goal lead, but a late penalty started a chain of events which led to a couple of goals for the Stampede, and they took the lead late.
Yeah, I think Stampede will be wanting to come hard into this power play here, get a couple of goals back. 36 shots to Thunder, 17 to Stampede. We haven't seen much down in Thunder's D zone this period.
Roth. Oh, nice opportunity. Lloyd Zell saw the opportunity to go in and take the steal. Working his way to the front. Brooks will push it away.
Helmet off from Devlin.
Freer enters his zone, lays it off for Flight, who throws it across the ice and picked up by McCarg. Back to the point for Roth. Amston fires, loads up, took to a deflection, but goes into the corner. Joe Waugh hassling McCarg. Lachlan Flair, and he got a good clear. Not sure whose helmet that is on the ice.
I believe that's Dylan Devlin's. He came shooting off as soon as it came off.
Looks like he's strapping on another one, so yeah, good. The equipment manager has another one for him to be able to get on. Off the stick of Amston. Regan Wilson can't get the clear. Stegman pokes it away, and Ordis looking to get it up ice. Bigstead's going to get there, but Amston Brook comes out to play it, and he deceives Bigstead well enough to get the Stampede out of the zone. Here comes Roth.
Yeah, you have to be very careful with the goalie interference when the goalie has the puck out down low.
Stampede get themselves set up with McCarg. Down low to Free out in front, shot on, and what a save from Toby Shook, coming across from his left to his right. Read that perfectly.
Triple team on Bigstead here.
Just trying to kill time, Bigstead. Thunder form up the box. Across through the legs of McCarg and goes all the way down. Time ticking away on the power play for the Stampede. 10 seconds to go. Crucial penalty kill for the Dunedin Thunder. Roby turns it over. And a long shot dumped in by the Dunedin Thunder. That'll kill the remaining seconds off. Back to 5-on-5. And we've got 2.5 minutes remaining in this second game of the weekend. Thunder up by 2. Thrown towards the net. It's loose. Freer shoots, and a save from Shook. I thought he might have had it, but it was loose. This time he's got it.
Don't think he saw where that one ended up, but
standing tall in net, Toby Shook.
How tall is Toby? 6'6".
Tall. Tallest man out there, I think.
Sure.
Him and the Campbell brothers. I think both Campbell brothers are playing. Blake Campbell and Logan Campbell are extremely tall as well.
Yes, they are quite tall.
So yeah, toss up between them. Toby's got the disadvantage of the goalie skates a little bit short, a little shorter than regular skates. Let's get through the rest of the sponsors while we can with this timeout. Liquorland, for all your beverage needs, celebratory drinks after a game. Simply Hire, getting the gear where it needs to be, when it needs to be there. Simple as that. And I'll let you take the last 4, starting from here, Liana. You can rattle those ones off.
Mitchell Motor Court, getting our imports everywhere they need to be. Looking for a new ride, go see the Mitchell's Motor Team. Southern Gynecology, Mike Stitley, supporting community health. Fisher Hewitt Plastering, Jono, solid, reliable, built to last, and that's just like a good decor. Speak to Jono and the team today. And lastly, we got Dunedin e-bike hire, cruising the city in style. It's a perfect way to roll through Thunder country.
I hope everyone's been going on to the Instagram page for the Dunedin Thunder at Dunedin_Thunder to vote for your player of the day, because of course that's really important. There's certainly a few players that you could have a look at there. Toby looks like he wants to play it, but he'll take the whistle instead.
Bit of pushing and shoving in front of the net. Dylan Devlin got his signature smile. Very cheeky guy when he wants to be.
There's a clip. There's a clip from last night's pushing and shoving match where Eden was in the middle and Dylan Devlin skates past the camera from behind the net and just has got that grin on his face. That grin that knows he's causing trouble, but he's gotten away with it.
He knows exactly what he does.
Oh,
he can get into people's heads.
Yeah.
It's insane.
It's a classic. Just under 2 minutes here in the third period. Lifted out by Loisel. Roth will pick it up, handled by Lewis, who lets him go in behind the net. Next home game for the Dunedin Thunder here on the 22nd and 23rd of May against the West Auckland Admirals. Make sure you head to DunedinIceHockey.co.nz to get your tickets. And they're exciting games here. We've got some great players on the ice, and you get to watch them. Oh, there's going to be a penalty here on Beckstead. And now there's some argy-bargy over by the scorebox. Everyone getting involved. Sticks everywhere. The scorebox has got a good view for that. They'll be loving it over there. They'll be able to smell the sweat.
Good job from Ian staying well out of that. Stay away from the penalty box. Beckstead not happy. Flight Thunder past Thunder player amongst that.
Yeah, well, it was Devlin that he hit into the boards. I'd like to take a look at this one. I'm not too sure if Devlin had the puck or not. I wasn't really kind of paying attention over there. So if we get a replay of that, we can have a look at it, see what happened.
Connor's shaking his head. I don't think we're going to get one.
Oh, well, I'll go and watch it later on. But it's going to be a penalty against, we've got two in the box. So we've got Flight in there for the Stampede and Beckstead in there for the Thunder. Whether or not they'll put someone else in there for the...
I think Beckstead was the one who caused that, so
yeah,
he should be in the box.
See what comes out of the wash here. Whether there's an extra for the initial penalty on Beckstead. Other games. Tomorrow night, the second game of the Red Devils up in Auckland against the West Auckland Admirals. That's tomorrow night at 6 p.m, so make sure you tune into that one. Stampede, their next games up in Christchurch against the Canterbury Red Devils. That's next weekend, the 15th and the 16th. Both of those... Stampede are at home that weekend, so it's the 15th and 16th, Friday, Saturday next week, 7 p.m. those games start. And the Thunder will be playing next weekend as well, up against the Botany Swarm up in Auckland, 16th and 17th. Those games at 4:45. That's the NZIHL. Make sure you like and subscribe and follow the Instagram page, the Facebook page, and the YouTube page to get all your live updates and game times.
A minute and a half here to go in the game. Don't forget to get your player of the game, Proflow, Plumbing and Gas nominations in.
That's right. I wonder if they announce that kind of early, or I'm waiting on. I usually get a bit of a heads up there.
Chris Eden today for Thunder.
Yeah, strong game from Chris Eden. NZIHL. If you weren't watching tonight's game, then you want to know score perhaps if you don't plan on watching it. But we've got games next weekend. The Women Thunder, Liana, you'll be there. You'll be up in Christchurch next weekend.
For sure, Matt. 16th
and 17th of May. Both those games are 4:45. And then your next game after that.
We're up in Auckland straight after them.
Yes, up in Auckland. So no home games for you early in the season.
Yeah, we're starting a bit late this time, but we always love going to Canterbury. They have such a great crowd there. Really makes us want to play hard, and we have a good old rivalry with Canterbury anyway.
You've got a couple of ex-Canterbury players in the team this year,
yeah,
don't you?
we've stolen Jacinta Hogland. She's an athlete in herself, actually, sprinter, super fast. I'm really excited to play with her, actually.
She's a sprinter.
She's a sprinter, yeah.
As well as an ice hockey player, so yeah that's... Okay, I'm looking at the penalty box. I see 2 players in there for the Thunder, so yeah, Stampede will be on the power play. They've got a 5-minute major, maybe, looking at the screen there, so...
Yeah, they've put Sean Thompson in there. Got to get it on the score sheet somehow.
The poor boy. He hasn't even been on the ice, and they're getting him in the box. Here's a turnover. Empty net shot. Just goes wide. No icing. Stampede have got the goalie out for that extra attacker for a 6-on-4. Minute to go. Looking to get within 1 here.
Yeah, I don't think they knew quite who caused that penalty, so...
Shot towards the net, kicked out towards the front, played out by Ordis. Another shot of the empty net, just tipped away by Amston.
Jack Lewis really wanting that empty net goal.
Who doesn't want to be the hero? Connor Harrison knocked away from him. Devlin seems okay after the hit. Put it towards the net. There's a loose puck. It goes high and over the top as Toby Shook was sprawling onto the ice to make the save. Thunder up by 2, 26 seconds. But the Stampede pushing hard to try and get at least 1 here, because anything can happen in the game of ice hockey. Joe Waugh wins it back. Doesn't get cleared out, but it's there for Joe Waugh to swipe. Gets it to the neutral zone. Amston all the way back into his own zone. Not played in nicely. It's a shot of the empty net. He scores! Luke Stegman.
Is that his 3rd of the night?
I honestly can't remember.
He scores too many, doesn't he?
That was a swipe. The entry, the pass was just out of the reach of Lachlan Frere, and he just sort of hacks at it, and it goes the length of the ice into the back of the nets.
It's exactly how you want to end a game in Thunder Country, right?
Now that'll surely do it. They're up by 3 now. There's only a few seconds left. That is Stegman's Hattie, yes.
Congratulations, Luke.
He loves to score. And he's put the game beyond reach of the Stampede here with that empty net goal.
Have to shave off 5 seconds here, and I think they will do that easy.
Or moves it back to Max Hurring, and Josh Ratcliffe counts it down. The crowd go up in arms as the Dunedin Thunder have come back here in the second game of the weekend and taken a 6-3 win on the back of a Luke Stegman hat-trick.
I think they're quite excited. They obviously have trouble in the past beating the Stampede. I think it was last year they only beat them after 8 years, is that right?
It was like 7 or 8 years they got their first win over the Stampede, and they got another one here tonight on home ice in front of a home crowd. It was cheering them on.
Yeah, excellent end to season opener, I think.
Third period scoring. Luke Stegman got one to start us off. That gave the Dunedin Thunder a 2-goal lead, but then Rusky Jones scored one back for the Stampede. But after a huge hit from Will Barry, Lloyd Zell restored the 2-goal lead, and that was forcing the Stampede to pull that goalie nice and early to try and get that extra player on and score those goals to get it back in the game. And that gave Stegman the opportunity to hit the empty net. Lewis just missed it previously. Well-deserved victory here.
It's quite nice to see, even in the handshaking, they're all quite nice to each other, even with a loss.
Yeah.
And the physicality throughout the game, eh?
Yeah, hey, you know, they're they're hard players. They play to win, so tempers flare on the ice. But when it comes down to it, they're all good mates, really.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, hockey wins, right?
Hockey is the winner of the day, and we're the winner of the day as well for getting to watch such great games. Wow, I thoroughly enjoyed that, Liani. Hey, thanks for coming up here and joining me, Liani.
My pleasure. I had so much fun, Matt.
It's fantastic to have your insight into the game. You've got some knowledge that I don't have. You can really point.
I'm a bit of a stalker, what can I say?
I want to just get this in there before we go off the air. That with Liani becoming a New Zealand Ice Fern this year, I've got a feeling that she might be the only Ice Fern to come out of the small town of Ngaruawahia up in the Waikato. So very proud parents, Liani Goodman's parents must be, to see their little girl come through from Ngaruawahia all the way to the Ice Ferns representing over in Hong Kong. So yeah, really good to have you up here, Liani.
Who's
really
stalking now, Matt? Nah, I think my mum would love to hear little town of Ngaruawahia sit on the Thunder Men live stream. What a life.
Yeah, good times. Well, folks, that's it for us. That's it from us. Thank you for joining us. Hope you've enjoyed the games here this weekend. We'll be back in a few weeks to do it all again, but enjoy the hockey in between. Have a good night, everyone, and we will catch you next time.